Okay, earth signs, we're starting with Capricorn, then moving on to Virgo, then moving on to Taurus, and this is for the next 7 days from the 20th of July. The dice, we have Aries, we have the 5th house, and we have the South Node. The South Node is something that needs to be let go of. It's something that's usually karmic, something we come into this life. It can speak about past life relationships, and the 5th house is usually a really fun house, but with everything I'm seeing here, it's not looking like it's a lot of fun. It is a house of romance, so and children, can be play, entertainment, gambling. It's something that needs to be let go of basically here. There's a lot of fire here for an earth sign reading, so you might be dealing with an Aries, but it can be that something needs to be initiated, someone needs to take action this week, because that's who Aries is, the I am. It can also be very controlling and warring kind of energy in the 5th house. I don't know if someone's playing at love, or, you know, I don't know. What I got with Capricorn was the cat's got your tongue. So let's just start with Capricorn. You've got the Canary spirit in reverse here, and this is basically not talking at all. Suppressing your true voice sometimes. And that in itself creates a cage around you where, you know, if you're people pleasing, if you're, you know, don't want to upset anyone, your opinions aren't well received, so you keep them to yourself. But that in itself, you know, makes you feel like constricted. And ultimately, with the 8 of Swords at the base of the deck, for all the earth signs, there is an opportunity to be free of whatever you're dealing with this week. You also have the Buffalo spirit at the base of the deck. The abundant universe will provide. That's my Taurus card. It's a really lovely card, and it's a really lovely mantra when things are difficult. But honestly, I think someone here, for my Capricorn, I mean, you've got the 1. I almost sort of get the feeling that this is maybe like unrequited love, or someone's not able to speak up about a love, or someone's awestruck in the company of someone that they're really attracted to. I do have the 2 of Cups in reverse here, so it suggests there's some sort of breakup, and, you know, maybe it's a breakup that's not been discussed. I mean, the 1 can be like, you know, one of those, it can be like a short-lived relationship that's, you know, stays with you for a lifetime. Or it is, you know, literally the one love, the one person you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with. And it's not being spoken about. Either someone is fearing rejection, or they have been rejected, or they just don't feel they can be truly, authentically themselves around this person. Because we've got the 10 of Wands here, there's some sort of weight around a breakup, or the fact that someone, you know, you're not in conversation with someone. And with the Moon here, there's utter confusion. Like, you don't know where you stand. So let's have a look for Capricorn. 10 of Wands for Capricorn. I want to see tell me more about the 1 and the Canary spirit for Capricorn this week. The 1 and the Canary spirit for Capricorn this week. The strength there. Someone may need the courage to speak up, or they may need the courage to hold their tongue. I've got the World. And success. I honestly feel that someone feels they've met their person, and they might not currently be speaking to them, or they're actually looking for the one. I don't feel that. It's something that's with the World card here, it's a cycle that's completed. Okay, I've got the Queen of Wands reversed. And now I've got the King of Wands reversed. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. And the 5 of Wands. So there's conflict here. But I'm going to tell you, you know, it's the one. There's a couple in separation here. They're not speaking to one another. There's a huge amount of attraction. It's a weight. There's confusion. There's secrets. This is like 2 people that are utterly obsessed in love with one another, and nobody is saying it. So there's probably a lot of ego here. Yeah, I don't need to take archetypes. You'll know who you are. You're both in reverse. Show me the Ten of Wands. And the fact you're not speaking is just heavy, confusing, sad even, the Moon. Oh my gosh, here's the lilies. Now, it can be something to do with sensuality that's creating some sort of burden here with the lilies. But the lilies is the card of patience and wisdom and integrity and the long term. It's forever, you know. Two of Cups reverse for Capricorn. Two of Cups reverse for Capricorn. It's a secret. Not talking about it. Not opening up. It's repressed. Someone has, you know, wishes and hopes and dreams here. Maybe to, you know, travel to one another. Maybe to, you know, retire together. It's passion. It's you know, but it's all stuff down. The Moon for Capricorn. Oh my gosh, it's all over the place. All over the place. The labyrinth, completely and utterly lost in the darkness. Nobody knows what's going on here. There needs to be a conversation between this man and this woman that there is an attraction here. They're not on the same page. They're not connecting. Nobody knows where they stand. I'm getting Pride and Prejudice. I absolutely love it. Pride and Prejudice, I swear to God. So at some point, someone's had their pride knocked. One or the other, probably both. There's an underlying, you know, deep-seated attraction, passion, love ultimately, that's not been expressed. Because at some point there might have been a rejection, there might have been a blowout. And someone wants to build bridges here. Someone wants to reconnect. Let me just take you some advice. Gosh almighty, Pride and Prejudice. Capricorn. Okay, got Stand Your Ground and the Warrior. Be fearless and stand strong with the Heart Guardian here. So one of you is in the right, and I don't know who, because you're both in reverse. Somebody set some very powerful boundaries here, and it's almost like somebody needs to measure up to them. And the Warrior is standing fearless and strong. I don't know who, because you're both in reverse. And now I'm curious to see who's who. Show me the Queen of Wands reverse, presumably you, but it doesn't need to be. Child Divine. I'm not taking either of these people in reverse in terms of their darker side, but it can be, you know, at some point this connection's probably tipped you over there. The reason you're in reverse is because you're not connecting, you're not understanding one another. There's utter confusion around you is what I'm saying. And the Queen of Wands reverse is naturally someone who's coming across as, you know, very playful, has a special connection with the divine, very spiritual, maybe even, you know, quite kind of naive in some way. Showing the Queen of Wands for Capricorn. Oh gosh, she's a dilettante. Oh gosh, she's a trickster. Oh, change it all up. Show me the King of Wands. He's a mentor. King of Wands. The Liberator. And he's a hero. He's Darcy. I don't know. I think the Queen of Wands here has been, you know, maybe playing a little bit. It's not like, you know, she's, you know, a femme fatale or anything like that, but she's professed to have some sort of knowledge that she ultimately doesn't have. I don't know specifically in which relation that is, but it might be to do with romance and play. She might have just been playing here, and she's played with the one. And the one is, you know, the dog's bollocks. He's freaking hero. Oh gosh, I don't know. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. But I think one of you is in this reading, but you know, you'll know your story. But someone does have to stand their ground here. Someone needs to kind of like, it's a wee bit like tough love. Oopsie. Down again. Hello. My neck. Right. Virgo, crikey. Now you've got a tricky one here. You've got the Spirit Fox in reverse, and I think we've already had that this week. I think we have. So this is someone who's camouflaging, basically, usually to avoid intimacy, but it can be someone who's just too clever for their own good. And I think, you know, it's maybe a masculine or a father figure that you're dealing with this week. This is someone who's in reverse here. I mean, it's not someone who's like, you know, I don't feel like hiding like, you know, deep emotion or feeling. I'm not really, I get that from the last reading, not this one. This is someone who is, who, if they have a failure, they do something silly, they just take off. This would be someone that would ghost you, for example, literally disappear. And it's probably because they've made a misstep or they have been in some way uncovered or called out. But ultimately, there is a tricky energy around you this week in relation to the father archetype. You have got the Lovers. So there is a divine connection here, or there's a choice that's to be made in love, or has been, and it's been a very poor one, a very stupid one. And now we have the Mother in reverse, so the father and the mother in reverse, the king and queen in reverse over there, and there's unfinished business here. Now basically someone's been too smart for their own good, and they've probably spoiled a connection. Now, it can be your own mother and father, but I doubt that very much with the Lovers being here. But let's have a wee look. Let's just see what Fox is all about. Sorry about the noise. Fox Spirit for Virgo. Fox Spirit for Virgo. Bear in mind the South Node is always something that needs to be let go of. If someone's doing some investigative work, it might be the Fox that's, you know, been a bit of a detective, especially with the dog here. So it can be a friend, but this is actually someone who's questioning someone's loyalty. But it can also speak of a bodyguard or a police officer, especially with the bear. But this is the bear, and this is the mother and the father here. So someone is maybe questioning whether someone is loyal to them, basically. Let's see the father. The father, and the Queen of Pentacles reverse can be my cheating spouse, can be my gold digger. The father reversed. Not really guessing that. I'm getting similar vibes to the other one. Father reversed. And so he's looking to build some bridges here because there's been a dispute. This can be someone who's pretty abusive with this amount of fire, I gotta say. It's kind of like someone who, you know, has got a very fiery temper. Hello. And, you know, likes to pop off on one. This might be someone who actually instigates argument so they can do one, you know, disappear for a week, you know, go on a bender. Show me the Lovers for Virgo. The Lovers for Virgo. The Lovers for Virgo next 7 days. Yeah, someone's throwing caution to the wind here with the Fool in reverse. Hello! It's like Fox. If someone's had like a freaking rush to the head, it's made a very, very poor decision in a very probably temporary mindset, maybe depressive, completely and utterly confused. This feels like someone's just lost the plot completely. They've tried to pull off something that's like, you know, they think smart, and it's a risk that's completely and utterly backfired. Queen of Pentacles reversed. And so it's probably put the Queen of Pentacles here out the picture. She's just turned her back on this. She's just cut this out completely. Oh my god. But the world is reversed, so it's still not a tidy ending, but it might just be that. Oh, here, I've got the sun. Happy, happy, happy. Happy travels. And, you know, dropping any sort of betrayal. So whoever the Queen of Pentacles is here, she's got her back turned to all this bullshit. This is utter bullshit. I don't know what this guy's up to. He's just been a complete and utter idiot. Selfish, manipulative, probably controlling, and he's done a disappearing act. And he's probably hoped that you may chase me, chase me. That's what I'm actually hearing. Chase me, chase me. But you're not chasing them. The Queen of Pentacles does not chase anyone. And she's, although there's like unfinished business here, so to speak, I actually think it's just someone who wants to like just explore. There might ultimately be a happy outcome here, but this is someone who's on a fun trip, who's on a happy trip. This can speak of prosperity, that combination, you know, in trades and commerce and business. So if that's been an issue for you, it looks like something's coming good there by the end of the week. But whoever this joker is out the window. All right. Taurus, geez Louise. Right, so we've got be playful in reverse, and this came up in the weekly reading, so there might be a read across there. Oh my gosh, wait to see this. So I've got the siren and I've got the venom. My God, that is just unreal. So the siren is about a temptation, usually a seductress, a femme fatale. Yeah, hello. King of Cups upright, Queen of Wands reverse, and we've got some aggro here basically. Now the be playful, I'm not really sure if that is someone who's, you know, it can be putting a face on things, but is someone who's not playing anymore. It's someone who may have been playing and literally got stung, because this siren here is basically spouting venom. I mean, the venom card is like cursed speech. It's poison. But there's been some sort of I mean, it's like a honey trap that was full of poison, you know what I mean? I don't know if this is some sort of setup. This guy just looks like he didn't know what was coming. To me, he's sitting there kind of shell-shocked. Let's have a look. Tell me who the King of Cups is. Show me the King of Cups in the Taurus reading. But then the Taurus reading, we've had the Count of Monte Cristo, Crime and Punishment, all sorts of shenanigans. King of Cups, he's a storyteller and a student. King of Cups in the Taurus reading. Alchemist reversed. King of Cups. And a Lover. I literally just feel that this guy has been sucked into some story here, because the Queen of Wands is seriously trouble, especially in reverse. With the siren and the venom, I do see the siren more as a feminine energy. Obviously, it doesn't have to be. Hello, artist. She's painted a very pretty picture. You know, see all these beautiful colours, purples, burgundies, violets, but underneath it, it's just absolute horror. Oh, it's I'm seeing is it Fatal Attraction? The one with Glenn Close? I think it's called Fatal Attraction. But then I do often see that in the siren card. But this is Glenn Close here. This is the bunny boiler now. So she's all like, you know, fun. And yeah, we just spent the weekend together. And yeah, your wife will never know. And, you know, I'm like really casual and cool about it. But when he's like, yeah, that's a great story up for that. But my wife's back now is when the teeth come out, you know. So when she starts like, you know, frothing at the mouth. Queen of Wands. And she's an addict now. Oh my God. She's addicted to this guy. Hello. Jesus Christ. This is brutal. Show me the current connection between the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. The current connection. I've got the Two of Cups, Five of Cups, That's way too many. Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune reversed, bad judgment. Okay, basically this is a fatal attraction. And now he's wanting clear of that. But she's, yeah, 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords for this Taurus reading. It's the 3 of Cups. The 6 of Wands. Someone wants a reunion here. And someone's been an absolute fool. Show me what the King of Cups is doing about this. What's the King of Cups doing about this? What's the King of Cups doing about this in the Taurus reading? I mean, if this isn't an individual, I mean, I think it is. The King of Cups can often be a doctor. He's not doing very much at all. He's just sitting on his horse trying not to move. He's trying not to disturb the waters for the siren here so that she knows that he's there. She is a predator. And it would have started very, like, you know, passionately and attractively and all the rest of it. Show me what the Queen of Wands is doing currently regarding the King of Cups. What is she doing? She's the Sun in reverse and the 4 of Cups. So she's disappointed. She's getting into a depression. She's utterly pissed off. She's talking to her friends about it. She's probably spreading rumours, painting herself to be, you know, the golden girl. And she ain't moving on from it. She's like unreal. What's she an addict to? Addict and trickster for this Queen of Wands. Pain. She's probably someone who's oh, for fuck's sake, the devil. She's probably somebody, you know, breaks up lots of relationships because she, you know, she's always on the look for love. She likes romance. Someone that can be literally addicted to, like, the heartbreak, the pain. This is part of her persona, which she's manipulative, and she's maybe even a sex addict with the devil and the addict card here. Or she's just addicted to this guy. Show me the addict and the devil. Show me my devil energy for this Queen of Wands. Show me the devil energy for this Queen of Wands. Show me the devil energy for this Queen of Wands. Show me the devil energy for this Queen of Wands. Porn and sex. Yeah. And control. Now, it is viewing porn. I don't know. Okay, I'll take you some advice. I honestly don't think that's for any of my people, but it might give you some intel and someone you're dealing with. I don't know. Advice for Taurus. Advice for Taurus. I'm seeing like this alchemist. This is when things get changed up, you know. It was like, you know, I can just see the initial scenes when Glenn Close and what's his name, Michael Douglas, are like in the restaurant and they're all really flirty and it's all, you know, fun, even though he's fucking married. But she's got all the stories and, you know, the love, the romance, the passion. And then it just switched up. Advice for Taurus. It's the box. It's in reverse. Trust your talents in changing times. Things are very much in a state of flux here and someone needs to be very wary. Peacekeeper. This is someone it could actually be dangerous, this woman. You wouldn't want to, like, you know, press her buttons. He's probably having to tip. I honestly do get the feeling he's shell-shocked here. He just did not see this coming. Where's my wee book? It's there. I'm going to read the Spirit Fox because obviously we know what the Peacekeeper is. The Spirit Fox, if that's useful. But like I say, I really don't think it's any of you guys, but you know, let me know. You probably know who it is. Stay alert. Changes in the air. The energies around you are changing at this time, and although it may not always be comfortable, you are equipped with all you need to survive this shift. You're being presented with opportunities to reach spaces you've never encountered before, and this could make you feel on edge. But be open to the shifts occurring, because they really are the answer to your prayers. The experience of being hunted or threatened is now behind you. I'm not sure about that. Okay, call upon it. Yeah, I mean, this guy needs to really watch his step. He's got involved with someone who is probably a fucking lunatic. Now, he may have, you know, don't know the story, he may have led her on, you know, made it seem like it was more of a relationship than what it was, but however, she is now literally spouting venom and addicted to this. I don't know if he's going to struggle to get away. He's keeping his head down. Okay, that's your reading, guys. Let me know if it resonates or whatnot, and talk to you soon. To-do. Oh yeah, I was going to say, so I'm pretty much up to date. I've done all my July readings. That's all the weeklies done, and the full week is done. So technically I don't have a reading till next Sunday. So what I was going to do is, for a couple of the signs, is do a full Lenormand Grand Tableau. So just to, you know, it's a wee bit of a filler. The Grand Tableaus are fantastic. They're really, really accurate as far as I'm concerned in terms of predictive energy. And I will take like each row a month out, so they're probably bigger readings. Yeah, just a wee bit extra for you guys. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye.